Perpetually saying I'm verbal.
Hi everyone. So I am Apiwe Kitona App Star or Being Kitona App Star. So I am back to my next video. So if you're new here, welcome, welcome. Everyone is welcome. Please help me supporting me by subscribing, by liking my videos, by sharing. And if you're not new and you've been around, thank you for coming back. I appreciate that a lot. I'm just happy that I have people who are, supporting, very supportive and very encouraging. Thank you so much. Um, so today's a brand new video, as I've said in my previous, no, not previous, my first video that talks about the introduction of my about my YouTube channel. So I've said that on that video, I said that the YouTube channel is more about music, fashion, and food. Um, so I've decided to go more broad and add more about the Bible, more about motivation, motivational speaking, more about relationships and all of that. So I've decided to add more topics on my YouTube channel, not just music, fashion, and food. So yeah, so today's video is it's gonna be about motivation, motivating the youth and what's happening currently. So and yeah, it's gonna be more about those things. I've said the channel, and hopefully you guys still gonna stay in tuned with more videos that will be coming up. Hope you guys will not run away. Because this is new, this is all new to me. I'm not used to speaking publicly. Sometimes I struggle, but I practice a lot, and I wanna speak publicly, um face to face more than on social media or through the phone. So yeah, let me just get started with this today's topic. So today's topic is about the youth. So it's more about five. So it's about five advices of the youth, or about the youth. So I've listed five pieces already. I've made notes, and I will be discussing that with you. So stay tuned. All right, so excuse my the way I look. It's cold. It's so cold outside. So I've decided to just wear my PJs. I've been in bed the whole day. Like, it's so cold. Okay, let me just get started. So the five pieces about the youth, five advices about the youth. So the first piece is true beauty comes from within. The second one, follow the word of Christ to demolish temptation. The third, view others positively. Fourth, have the courage to admit your mistakes. Five, have strong faith in God. So I guess those are the five pieces that I will be discussing today. So let me get started with the first one. So the first one is true beauty comes from within. So with this piece, I have head back up with a verse from the Bible. Any Bible is fine. So the verse comes from the book of First Peter, chapter 5, verse 3 to 4. So it says, "Your beauty should not come from outward adornment, like elaborate hairstyles or wearing the fancy clothes or nice jewelry." And 4 says, "Instead, your beauty should be that of your inner self, the unfading beauty of a gentle and quiet spirit, which is a great worth in God's sight." So everyone basically likes to look good, like to feel good, dressed all on fleek, makeup on fleek, and all of that. I mean, yeah, I also want to do that. Everyone likes to do that, so it's absolutely okay. However, we are vain creatures, so the society does good in judging us as people of how the way we look. So Peter says, it is not the outward appearance that makes us beautiful, but instead the inner beauty that consists of a meek, in a quiet spirit. So, if a person cares so much about their outward appearance, there is less likelihood that they will develop their inner beauty. So, if it can be so. So it can be so hard to develop the inner beauty when all things in the society seem to indicate that their outer beauty is what defines beauty. So you shouldn't depend on that. You know, the society tells you so many things that can be so wrong, and that you take it as something that has to be done, which cannot be done all the time. So you don't always need to listen to the society. You know, if you feel like you are beautiful from the inside, show it through action. Don't show it through doing all these beauty whatever's. You know, I can usually make an example of beauty pageants, but you know, I don't wanna go negatively on them, but they also have good encouragement in helping the society, the community, and all of that. So that's what I like about it. You must show action. You know, you must show that you okay, this person is so amazing. This person is beautiful. Yes, okay, do that. All right. So moving on to my second piece. So my second piece is follow the word of Christ to demolish temptations. So you find this piece in the book of Romans, chapter 8, verse 37. So it says, "Yet in all these things we are more than conquerors through him who loved us." So now, a lot of things that we regret, you know, I also regret doing other things that I've done before, and I've prayed about it and I've healed from it. So I must say that I've recovered actually. So you as a person, you have that Holy Spirit in you that guides you in whatever that you do. So you, if you whether you have guides, whether you're not sure whether this thing that you're doing is correct or it's not correct, you don't know. So your instincts or your guts will tell you, okay, this is definitely good. So I think I should do this. You know, so you have that Holy Spirit in you that will guide you in whatever that you gonna do, and yeah. So your mind will obviously tell you you will change, and whatever that's been bothering you, whether it's drugs or alcohol or whatever, you you will tell yourself, the Holy Spirit will tell you as well that okay, you know what I'm doing is wrong, and people around me are getting hurt because of what I'm doing. You know, it doesn't have to be drugs or anything, just anything that's been bothering you. You know, your emotions will tell you, Lucy, now and I feel like I'm not going anywhere with this thing that I'm doing, so I think I should just, you know, stop, and the Holy Spirit will guide you in healing. You know, you should also ask people around, and healing also takes time. Healing takes time, so you have to be patient. So um when you try to demolish your temptations, you should be patient, because everything has its own timing. So if you've been struggling, and also the people around you, you get influenced by your friends, your colleagues, or your classmates or whatever. So be aware of that, because they can badly influence you and they can goodly influence you. So be careful and be aware of what which is right or wrong, because we all know what is right and what's wrong in life. So yes, watch out on that. So moving on to our third piece, which is view others positively. You find this in Proverbs chapter 17, verse 22. It says, "A joyful heart is good medicine, but a crushed spirit dries up the bones." So you should take a look at this as being happy for somebody, whether they are achieving their goals or they being successful in life. So I encourage y'all to encourage them, bring words of encouragement, tell them that you know what you're doing is absolutely wonderful, I love it. And if you don't quite agree with what they're doing, then rather not say anything, rather don't mention it and leave them, and they will see themselves as time goes on that okay, no, what I've been doing is totally wrong. So yeah, it shows while you do that, it shows that you care about the person and you want them to be successful in what they're doing. So the fourth piece talks about mistakes. So it's have courage to admit your mistakes. You'll find this in Proverbs 28, verse 13, which says, "However, whoever conceals their sins does not prosper, but the one who confesses and renounces them finds mercy." So we all make mistakes, like all of us do, and it's not about falling down, it's more about how you get up. So rather not blame yourself off with the mistakes that you've committed. Rather face this as a positive thing, like making sure that it's okay. I've seen my mistakes, now I need to change. I need to make my mistakes for the better, learn from my mistakes and do better, you know? So we should always consider that and have faith that we can change. Even me as a person, I've done mistakes and I'm not proud, and I've actually learned a lot from my mistakes, and I'm actually recovered from them. So I've learned that mistakes are actually a lesson. So you should always never look back, never look back, look forward, always look straight forward and make sure that you do better, because you feel relieved after learning from your mistakes. You feel like, okay, I've achieved and I've accomplished certain goals in what I want to do in life. So learn from your mistakes, and such as trusting a friend. So you should always learn that certain friends are not worthy. So you get friends that betray you, you end up getting back to them, which is fine, but always learn from that. So it is not nice repeating the same mistake every single day, because it's like you're not going anywhere in life. You don't know where you're going. It's like you're trapped, basically. You're trapped in this hellhole. You don't know whether you're going up or what's happening to you. So please do admit and confess, and admitting, yeah, it's the same thing. Confess and forgive yourself and move on. Okay. Right, so my fifth and final piece, cute. So it is have strong faith in God. You will find this verse in Mark 11:22, which says, faith in God. Yeah, that is the word. So this is the final piece, as I've said. It is very powerful, especially the word faith. The word faith is powerful. It is very important, and it should be a habit every single day with what you do in life, whether you're a doctor, especially a nurse, or teacher. You must have faith and believe that your patients will be healed, your students will pass, your business, if you're a business person, your business will run smoothly, will be successful, and all of that. And you as a person, maybe if you're a Christian or a believer, you should have faith. Very, very important. So and we all know that life is not easy. It's not easy at all. It is painful. It is not perfect. We all have those moments where we feel like we've lost hope. I mean, I was like that. I was in that situation last year where I felt like, I don't think maybe fashion designing is not the course for me. Maybe I should do something else, because all the schools were rejecting me. They were like, no, unsuccessful, not accepted. Everything was just falling apart, and there was no money to go to colleges. So I was just, I was broken down. So I just gave up. But by the grace of God, there was this beautiful person next to me who encouraged me to not lose hope. Yeah, that person was, yeah, having those people in your life is wonderful. It's amazing because they encourage you to continue, to not give up, to fight for what you want in life. So do not give up on starting that business. Whoever you are, do not give up on being a doctor or a lawyer or a teacher, whatever. Do not give up being that artist, that rapper or singer or whatever. So don't give up. Have faith. Have faith. Importantly, have faith. Believe that you will make it. And also things take time, so be patient as well. And yeah, so do not give up, guys. Don't give up. Everything will go smoothly in its own time. And always pray to God that things will go well. If you're not a believer, just have faith. Just thumbs up, you'll be all right. Okay. All right, guys, so yeah, that's it for my YouTube video for tonight. It's night now, and it's very cold. This weather, it's so cold outside. I'm just, yeah, just in bed. Anywho, yeah, so that's my video for today. Like I've said, I'm going broad now. I will talk about relationships. Obviously, it doesn't have to be a romantic relationship. It can be a relationship from family, friends, or whatever. But I can also talk about my relationship with my guy. So yeah, yeah. So in and also a motivation, Bible study. I will talk about that, the Bible itself, what is being a Christian, going to church, being more going deep into that. And also I will continue with the baking and the fashion designing. I will continue doing that as well. So hopefully my next video will be more fun than it is now. It's just talk, which is kind of boring sometimes. I mean, I've even those other videos from other people, other some YouTubers, they do that, and sometimes it's boring listening to a person talking. So yeah, just it's how it is, guys. Okay. So yeah, thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you for listening to my long, slow, boring voice. I know. Thank you, BCW. Please like if you like this video. Please subscribe. Please tell your fellow friends or colleagues or spouses to do the same thing, and please share, please comment if you have something to say. And yeah, thanks guys, until next time. Bye 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 bye.
I'm habitually saying